And we got Tampa Bay versus Chicago Thursday night game. I know the Thursday night game's been pretty weak this year. This one I think will actually be a decent game. You got Tom Brady going on the road against Chicago. Chicago took their first loss last week at home against a surging Indianapolis Colts. Tampa Bay coming off a big comeback win against the LA Chargers. This week I got Tampa Bay going on the road beating Chicago. I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I just don't think Chicago, even when Nick Foles, the quarterback, has enough firepower to overcome Tom Brady in this offense. So look for Tom Brady to go in Chicago and beat them. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers at Atlanta. Obviously, Carolina is coming off a 2-game winning streak. Um, of course, Atlanta's 0-4. Big collapses in the fourth quarter, obviously against the Cowboys and against the Bears. Then last week they lost. I can't remember who they lost to last week. But anyway, they lost Monday night against Green Bay. Very embarrassing loss. I think the final score was 30-16. Wasn't really close. But I got Carolina going on the road and beating Atlanta. I just think Carolina's. I just think Atlanta's a bad team right now. They're losing players. They just lost a safety Kazee. I know Julio's been hurt. He's not 100%. So I look for Carolina to go in Atlanta and beat them. Next, we got Buffalo at Tennessee. Now, this game is not going to be played on Sunday. Thanks to Tennessee having their issues with protocol and not staying where they're supposed to be. Supposedly, they held a private practice at a local high school. Weren't supposed to do that. So, I know they talked about possibly making Tennessee forfeit the game. But as of right now, the game will be played Tuesday at 6 p.m. We'll see what happens there. I got Tennessee winning this game at home. It's at home. I like what Buffalo's been doing. They're undefeated. Josh Allen's looking great. This is by far the best start of any season he's ever had in his third year of his career. But I think Tennessee is just as good, if not better. So look for Tennessee after not playing last week against Pittsburgh, playing this week, having an extra week of rest, extra week of preparation. Look for Tennessee to win this game against Buffalo. Next, we got Las Vegas Raiders at Kansas City. Las Vegas, they got off to a good start, beat Carolina, then beat New Orleans in our home opener, the new stadium. They've lost the last 2 weeks against New England, and I believe they lost to. I can't remember the other team they lost to. They're 2-2 now. So Kansas City's undefeated. They look just as good as they have the last couple of years. Look for Kansas. This is my blowout pick of the week. Look for Kansas City to beat Las Vegas by 2 or more touchdowns. Like I said, this is my blowout prediction of the week. Next, we got Arizona at the New York Jets. The Jets are also a horrible football team. Right now, they're projected to be the number one pick at the quarter mark of the year. Arizona started off hot, beat San Francisco week one. They won the week after that, but they've lost 2 in a row. They lost to the Lions. I can't remember who they lost to last week, but anyway, they're 2-2 now. Um, I just, I'm surprised about Arizona. I thought they'd be better than this. I thought they'd at least be 3-1. The Jets, they are who we thought they were, but I still got Arizona going on the road, beating the Jets. It wouldn't surprise me if the Jets lost every game this year. They are that terrible. Next, we got the battle of the Keystone State, Philadelphia at Pittsburgh. I know y'all are surprised I knew what that state was called. Pittsburgh's on a roll right now. They're 3-0. They didn't play last week. There's a possibility to be 4-0 against Tennessee. Pittsburgh looks good with Big Ben being back, the defense being what it was last year. Look for Pittsburgh to put it on a hapless, um, just not a healthy football team in Philadelphia. Look for Pittsburgh to put it on them. I see the score being 10 or more, the difference. Next, we got the Rams at the Washington football team. Big news coming out. Dwayne Haskins has been benched. Kyle Allen is the starter. Alex Smith is the backup. So Dwayne Haskins in a week's time went from being the starter to third string. He's not who a lot of people thought he was. I don't trust Ohio State quarterbacks. He's proven my point. He's terrible. Look for the Rams to go in and blow these guys out by 17 or more. The Rams are playing pretty good ball. They've lost one game Of course, it was the Bills on a last-second touchdown by Josh Allen. Look for the Rams to go in and beat this team pretty bad. Next, we got Jacksonville, Houston. Of course, the big story this week: Houston firing their GM/head coach Bill O'Brien after an 0-4 start. Houston's a better team than this. They're better than 0-4. Now, I know that they got off their schedule has been horrible. I thought last week at home they would beat Minnesota. They didn't. It is what it is. I was really surprised, but they are 0-4. Look for them to get on the right track and beat Jacksonville, who's coming off a loss to Cincinnati. Jacksonville won their first week against Indianapolis. Have lost 3 straight since. So look for Houston to get on the board and win their first game this year. Next, we got Miami and San Francisco. Miami, I believe, is 1-3. They've been competitive. They haven't gotten blown out by anybody. They hung with Seattle all last week. San Francisco's having some injury issues. Nick Mullins been starting quarterback. They lost last week at home against Philadelphia. That was a pretty embarrassing loss. Like I said, they're missing Nick Bosa. They're missing Eric Armstead. They're missing Richard Sherman. They're missing Jimmy Garoppolo. They're missing Raheem Mostert. So they're having a lot of injury issues. But look for San Francisco to get back on track and go 3-2 and beat Miami this week. Next game is my upset and my game of the week. In my opinion, it's Indianapolis at Cleveland. Both these teams are 3-1. They look great. They look playoff bound. Both have good offense and defense. I say upset because the team I'm picking is on the road. I got Indy going in Cleveland to beat them. I just trust Philip Rivers more than I do Baker Mayfield. I trust Frank Reich over I do Kevin Stefanski, even though Cleveland looks great right now. After putting the beat down on my Cowboys last week, I think Cleveland is playoff bound. They won't win the division. They'll get a wild card, but I still think Indy goes in and beats Cleveland on the road. Next, we got the New York Giants at my Dallas Cowboys. Now, my Cowboys are 1-3. They shouldn't be. They should be 0-4, just like the Giants are. This should be a team competing. This game should decide who gets the first win of the year. I think the Cowboys will get it done against the Giants. I just think the Giants are horrible. I think the Cowboys have the talent. They're just going through a system change on defense. Everybody knows how historically bad this defense's potential to be, but a lot of people forget there are injuries on that defensive side. This defense is going from a 4-3 to it's supposed to be 3-4, but they're playing more of a 5-2. LVE's not back. Of course, we're missing Cheeto Awuzie. We're missing Anthony Brown. We're just down. But Randy Gregg will be back after week 6. There's a lot of injuries on this Cowboys team. A lot of people aren't talking about. It is what it is. Injuries happen. My Cowboys are underperforming. I'll be the first to admit, but I believe the Cowboys will beat up on the Giants by a pretty significant score. Next Sunday night game, we got Minnesota at Seattle. Minnesota finally got their first win last week on the road against Houston. It was kind of an upset in my opinion. And then, of course, you got Seattle at home. No fans, they're tough to beat at home. It's tough to play up there. You never know what the environment's going to be like. I got Russell Wilson at home. I just think DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Chris Carson. That team is just too much right now. They look for Seattle to win this game at home. Next, we got Denver and New England. This game was supposed to play Sunday, but it's been moved to Monday. The time hasn't been determined yet. But right now, I don't care what day of the week it is. I don't care what time it is. It could be 3 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. I'm taking I'm taking New England at home against the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are hurt right now. They don't have the starting quarterback. I know they beat the Jets last week for their first win, but the Jets are just flat out awful. Look for New England to win this game. I don't care who the quarterback is, if it's Brian Hoyer, if it's Jared Stidham, hopefully Cam Newton's back. But either way, New England wins at home against Denver. Next, we got the Monday night game. We got the Chargers at New Orleans. Justin Herbert's really impressed me. I know he almost beat Kansas City. They should have beat Tom Brady and the Bucs last week. They didn't get it done. They're having problems closing out games. I know New Orleans, we don't know what Michael Thomas is going to do. So, of course, the New Orleans is not the same as Michael Thomas. I know it's just one man, but the facts are facts. They're not the same as Michael Thomas. So look for New Orleans to hold strong at home. I know there were rumors they might move the game to Indianapolis due to the hurricane coming in. No word has been said, so right now it's still being played at New Orleans. Look for New Orleans to win this game against the Chargers. All right, guys, these are my Week 5 pick'ems. Please watch this video. Please like and share, and please comment on what games you think I got right, what games you think I got wrong. I'll answer you back. I really appreciate it. Until next Tuesday, I'm Hot Dog. I'm out.